Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on slope and y-intercept. Slope and y-intercept. Y equals mx plus b. Consider the red line which is drawn on the number plane. Notice that it cuts the x-axis at -2, 0 and the y-axis at 0, 4. We can calculate two pieces of information which will allow us to write down the equation of this line. The next slide will present more information about this process. So we said earlier that the line cuts the x-axis at -2, 0 and the y-axis at 0, 4. Let's have a look at the next slide. So some information about y equals mx plus b. This equation is written in a special form. Hence, it allows us to write down the equation of a line if we have two specific pieces of information. When the equation is written in the above exact format, the letter m and the letter b represent the following. M is the slope or the gradient of the line, and b is the y-intercept. For the line we saw earlier, let us calculate the slope or gradient. Now all we need to calculate the slope or the gradient of this line, we have 2 points through which the line goes. It goes through -2, 0 and it goes through 0, 4. So the slope is the difference of the y values over the difference of the x values, which is, so x1, y1 is -2, 0 and x2, y2 is 0, 4. So m equals 4 minus 0 over 0 minus -2, which is 4 over 2, which is 2. So the slope of this line is actually 2. It's basically the vertical rise, which is a 4, over the horizontal run, which is a 2. 4 over 2 is 2. And because the line is sloped in that direction, it's a positive slope. Calculating the y-intercept is very simple. It is the y-coordinate where the line cuts the y-axis. In this particular case, the number is 4. That is, the y-intercept is 4. There it is there. It cuts the y-axis there. Although the point is 0, 4, the actual value of that number is 4, so that's the y-intercept. Finally, the equation of the line is found by substituting m equals 2 and b equals 4 into y equals mx plus b. So the equation of the line is y equals 2x plus 2. The gradient and the y-intercept. We'll look at two simple examples, how we can use this formula. First one, what is the slope and y-intercept of the line y equals 5x plus 6? Question mark here. This equation is written in the form y equals mx plus b, so we can just read off the slope and the y-intercept. Here m equals the slope, which is 5, b is the y-intercept, which is 6. So they're the answers. Number 2, what is the slope and y-intercept of the line 2y equals 7x plus 6? Question mark. The line must be written in the form y equals mx plus b. Here, that should be a 1. See, that's a 1, so that in order to make that a 1, we divide each side by 2. So you divide each of these terms here by 2. This gives us y equals 3.5x minus 3. Hence, the slope is 3.5, and the y-intercept is -3. So this video has introduced us to the idea of the equation y equals mx plus b, where m equals the slope and b is the y-intercept, and we've seen a few examples on how we can use this very special equation.